I don't know about you, but I think it's time for you all to win something.
I think so too. We have your second interactive game coming right up now, so next chance to win a gift card. Let's get to it. We've been talking travel in today's episode, so let's see if you can guess our mystery vacation word in our game of Wordict. Here's how to play. This game is just like Wordle, where all you have to do is comment some 5-letter words. If the letter lights up green, then that means it's the correct letter in the correct place. Yep, that's right. If it lights up yellow, it's the correct letter, but in the wrong spot. And if it's gray, that means that letter isn't in the word. So we're gonna have 2 rounds of this. You'll get points if you get a letter correct, and you'll get extra points if you guess the final word. So we're all gonna do this together. We're gonna experiment with this new game here, but I'll be giving you hints along the way to see if we can guess it. But to get started, I'm gonna need somebody to comment a 5-letter word, and we'll get started in our game of Wordict. You guys ready to play? Now, Julie, again, you can't win this round, but you guys can still win a gift card for everybody else. So let's get to it. Ready for some hints? All right, our first mystery word, a 5-letter word here. Start typing some letters, start typing some words, and see if we can get them in here. This word is a type of transportation. And again, we're talking travel, we're talking vacations. It's something you might enjoy doing on vacation. It can be used recreationally or for competitive purposes. We have a couple of guesses so far, but no correct letters yet. Let's see what it could be. Again, something you might do on vacation or for competitive purposes. Now, this is also something you would see in outdoor activities, and it might also be something that you can do associated with water. That might be a hint there. All right, so we got drive, no correct letters yet. Let's see if we can guess this word. It's an outdoor adventure activity that perhaps if you're near a body of water, you might get closer to. So Kevin has guessed 2 letters that are correct but are in the incorrect spot. So all you guys have to do is try to rearrange and find the correct word. We have cycle. Cycle is not the correct answer. This form of transportation is small and narrow, lightweight, and maneuverable. What is our mystery vacation word? It's not cycle, but K and A are in this word, and Kevin got the correct answer. Our mystery vacation word was kayak. Now you guys got points if you got some correct letters in there, but Kevin is in the lead with that correct answer. Well done. Let's play one more round, you guys. All right, so now you got the hint of it, you got the idea. Let's play our next round of Wordict. All right, any 5-letter words? Anybody want to get us started off? All right, this next word, it's something cultural. I'll start off with that. It's somewhere when you're on vacation, it has to do with a specific country. Oh my gosh, I can see comments. That's so cool. Rain, I just saw you said you guys are so good. I love that. You guys, I'm learning new things as I do all these games. I love that we're helping us. So this word is of a Latin American origin, and it's a word that might perhaps make you move. It might make you want to move. There's a hint there. Anybody want to get us started on the board? This is also often enjoyed at parties or social gatherings, whether it's something that makes you want to move or makes you perhaps want to dance. Carolyn comes in with our word dance, and that A is in the correct spot. So now we have to work around it and see what else we got. Kevin got it on the second try. The word was salsa. Kevin, you beat the game, you won. That was well done. Our correct answer was salsa. So those are 2 of our vacation mystery words, and I'm gonna take it to the round table to find out what they mean for us. But well done, Kevin. You are the winner of our Wordict game. Thanks for helping us test it out and see how this game works. I appreciate it. Keep an eye on the comments for more ways to claim your prize. But let's take it over to the round table to find out what kayak and what salsa means for our hosts. So that was a fun game to try out. Although Kevin, Wordle professional, he must play this one all the time because he got those right away. But those 2 mystery words relate to 2 of our hosts. So I'm gonna start with kayak, and kayak is my story. Oh, so,
wow.
So kayaking is directly related. One of my most memorable travel experiences was kayaking in Puerto Rico. And not just because of kayaking, because I am, activity averse, but because it was one of the most illuminating experiences, pun intended, because this was in a bioluminescent bay.
Fantastic.
Yes, so I was in Puerto Rico for my sister's wedding, and we heard about this bioluminescent bay where essentially there are billions of these microorganism plankton that glow upon contact. Think of them as like fireflies in the water.
Yeah.
So we rented this glass bottom boat and we kayaked through the bay, and every time your paddle touches the water, it glows. You put your hand in the water, I felt like a superhero.
Oh
It
my
was
God,
so
it's
crazy.
magical.
But the best part is that I have a very estranged relationship with nature. I'm not the biggest nature person, but this reminded me that Mother Earth is incredible.
Alive and kicking.
Alive and
Yes.
kicking. It was one of the most
Yes.
memorable travel experiences was kayaking.
It sounds like you're in a Disney movie where you're going down the canoe
Yeah,
and
I'm thinking
singing the
Wild
song.
Tones,
Yeah.
Wild Life, but
Fantasia.
better.
It was crazy because it truly brought tears to my eyes because it's you're kayaking, but you're at night. I think it was at midnight.
Oh, wow.
And we had to go when the moon was not even bright because even the moon, you wouldn't be able to see it as well. But it was truly one of those things where I was like, wait, this is natural? This is just happening that the water is glowing blue, just like that photo.
That
It was
is
absolutely incredible. Now the
Yeah.
kayaking part, that was a little tiring, but it was more of a stroll just to enjoy. Is that something you guys would do?
Yeah, I would do that. In fact, I think I have done that. I've kayaked off Lee Island and we had lunch there, and you have to surf over the waves with the kayak. So that's fun. But never that's like Disney magical in a movie with songs playing and there's a hero flying in. Yeah, that's all
When
of it.
you kayak there, were you close to shore or were you out in
So
yonder?
you actually start at shore, but you have to kayak into the bay. So during
I
that
don't know
ride,
about that one.
and that was
Ooh,
interesting
I
because there
don't
were
know about that one.
trees
Cooler.
with canopy. I thought it was very much cooler, but why are you saying that? That
Wait,
you wouldn't
so
like that?
Because I don't want to take a kayak into the ocean.
It's a bay.
It's a
It's
bay.
a bay.
Oh,
So
I
it's
missed
not
the bay
ocean.
part.
Yes.
I will definitely do a bay.
And
Yes,
most
so
of them
very
have
calm waters.
Most of them have an intercoastal highway that leads from
Okay.
to the area, so that I'm sure that does too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So it was.
I would have
incredible
definitely done that. That
experience.
looks so fun.
Yeah. So if you guys are ever in Puerto Rico, check out the bioluminescent bay. It was truly one of the most
Is it-
magical things.
Wait a minute. It's always there. There's no special time of the moon or year.
So
to
there
have
is
It's almost like
better-
the Northern Lights or something.
It
but
is.
not.
It's
Yeah.
similar. Where
Okay,
there's
okay.
better times of the year to go. So the time that I went, because the moon was so bright this time of year, at one point they had to put a tarp over all of our heads, which was kind of funny. So we all grab kayaks, we all get together, and they throw a tarp, and then you splash water into your kayak to really see the glow. But you can still see it without it. So there are better times of year to check it out. But there are also other bioluminescent bays around the world. I think San Diego is another one that has that kind of same
They do
plankton.
come to LA too.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's not nearly as beautiful and as
Wait,
wild
what
as the
comes
bio-
to LA? Bioluminescent?
Yeah,
Yes,
the
yes,
plankton.
right here. Yes.
Oh,
You
my
can go to the
goodness.
shore and you'll see the waves light up.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Beautiful.
very exciting. So
I'm
check it
going
out,
to try to
you guys.
use this word out and about just to sound smart. Can you say it for me one more
What,
time?
bioluminescent?
Bioluminescent.
Bioluminescent bay.
Bioluminescent. Oh, so bioluminescent.
You're
That's
my
what I wanna do.
bioluminescent
Yes.
And our second mystery word was salsa.
Okay, what's
Whose
that one?
mystery word was salsa? Carolyn was our mystery word salsa. So what is your travel story related to salsa?
Well, I did a solo trip to Tulum a few years back. And I met some girlfriends on the way who were staying in a similar area as oh, there it is. And we went to this beach club. I think this was our last night.
With that time, girl.
And I met a French gentleman who just, we started dancing and we had this great little dance session. And I will say, he was such a good leader. Dancing can be great with a man, or if they don't know how to lead very well, it could be a little awkward. I didn't need to bring anything to the table. He was moving my hips and telling me which way to go, and it was awesome.
I love it. So the salsa refers to the dancing with a handsome Frenchman on your solo trip in Tulum.
In
That's the
Mexico.
kind of salsa
Yes.
that I like.
Who can lead? Who
Yes.
can lead?
Who
Yeah.
can lead?
Yes.
It's
That
a
is
lot
key.
better than dip on your chips, baby.
It was the salsa I'll always go for, but I do love some chips and dip.
And also, I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit from that video. I think you do plenty fine without a leader. You know how to salsa dance.
I
on
know
your
how to
own,
dance.
can
I
say.
love
But
dancing.
since we're on the topic of Mexico, Rain, for our new viewers who might not know the lore
Oh,
or the past couple of
no.
episodes, can you give a 2-sentence spark note version of your iconic Mexico story? Because if you guys are watching now, You are now in on an inside joke, and we'll understand this in future episodes, but you got to catch them up real quick. What is your Mexico story?
Really quick, I went to Mexico. We were having a great time, and then we were leaving. One of the girls decided to grab me and French kiss me, and then all of a sudden I got arrested, and I was thrown in a Mexican jail with the girl that was kissing me. And then my friends, I was literally thinking that I was going to be sold away to slavery. And little did I know that my friends were, what do you call it, bartering to get me out for a cheaper rate.
Yep. So you had to pay your way out of a Mexican jail.
Yes, at a cheaper rate. So if they would have just paid the $300, I would have been out a half an hour earlier.
They're trying to get a deal. They're trying to get a good
put you in the same cell with the girl you were kissing?
Yeah, so they said kissing the same sex is illegal in Mexico.
But you could kiss her in the cell.
And let me tell you, we were at Papas and Beer, and they were running amok inside. Everybody was kissing each other, and I was like the goody little two shoes inside. And then I go out, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. I was like, I'll just go with the flow. And then I get arrested. I know.
Sorry to bring up your trauma again,
yes.
but I
And
appreciate
that was your last international travel,
Yes.
right?
That was my last international travel, so that is why I'm a little
Traumatized.
bit traumatized when it comes to traveling outside of the U.S.
Don't kiss and travel.
Yes. Well, or just be smart about it. And again, do your research.
Yeah.
And
Do
know if
your
it's illegal or
research.
not.
Yes.
Because sometimes you can't even hold hands.
That's
Depending upon
true.
where you can't even do that sometimes. And in other countries like Greece, all the men are holding hands. And they're like, hello, let's have some pasta or whatever they have, so you never know.
That sounds good to me. Well, thank you for resharing your story, and
That
thank
was
you for
wonderful.
telling us about that.
Yes.
But that was our fun game of Wordic. So thanks for sharing some fun travel stories, you guys.